welcome to the Steve Harvey show.
So meth, yeah.
Yeah, I have an addictive personality, so I can't try it. And cocaine is it's more popular than I thought. And motherfuckers be so casually, want to bump. I held up my fist.
Honestly, the thing about like working with like mental health and stuff of that nature, just seeing the fact that so much people live through a lot of these type of things, right? And the meth conversation. So I left work, right? Started talking to a couple of my friends, and then the conversation of drugs and stuff of that nature comes up. And he was explaining why meth is so addictive, right? So he named all of the stuff that you would want in life, right? From the sweets of chocolates to having community to having sex, all ifs, ands, and buts, right? And then he said, yeah, meth, put that shit right on top of all of that.
Oh, wow.
What's up, y'all? It's your host, Cedric. Okay, I can get with another episode. I'm now Marcos. I'm with...
No way, that was the intro.
Good. Introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, my name is Ayo. Nice to meet y'all. Punnanisanchez on TikTok. They banned me on Snapchat.
Punnanisanchez. Honestly, TikTok names, Twitter names, all of y'all are bad human beings.
Who uses their real name? Oh.
Fuck me, I guess. I want people to know I said it. I'm standing on too much business. You know what? No, speaking of that, for all y'all that don't use your name and your profile picture is literally like something that can't be identified as you're a bad person. Tell me why.
I think my profile picture embolizes me.
Bro, I've never received so many hate comments in my life. This past week has been
That's how you know you got them. They watching your shit. Come on.
What I tell you, bro. And the craziest part about it, when people start like, let me explain more. So I posted something on TikTok. And then I posted something on Instagram talking about how the Bulls in the 90s were not as good as y'all want them to believe it is.
You upset their childhood.
And now I have 40-year-old men DMing me. This is a different feeling. I got an email the other day talking about how I should just end everything.
Email is wild.
How did you find that? Is this illegal? This seems pretty illegal.
On your page, it said, I need to contact your higher authority. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
So yeah, it's been a fun time. How about you? How's your 2024 going?
So far, still alive. Ha ha ha. It's going good. I actually have hope for it. It's just I need to get my shit together. I know I need to, and I've practiced the art. Mm-hmm. It's just keep practicing it. Yeah.
What is stopping you from really achieving your 2024? Actually, before we even get there, let's go 2023 first. What would you rank your 2023, 1 through 10?
4.
Fucking shit.
And a half.
Okay. How come? What made it the half? What was it, like something made it bump it up to a half, or something was so bad it went from 5 to a 4.5? Because those are two different experiences.
I wanted to say 6, but there were two sides to my 2023. They were the ups, weren't as many, so that might be the half. And then the downs. And it was a big learning year. Yeah, as much as I want to blame everybody else, 2023 showed me that I am also my own biggest enemy. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm my own biggest problem. A lot of shit I like to say, well, you did this, but what part am I playing in the problem that I'm complaining about? Because motherfuckers not doing shit for no reason. You feel me? So that's what I learned. I fucked up a lot of times.
I feel that.
I made too good of friends with my Jose Antonio Cuerville. I don't know if you know him.
How's that going? I've met him like twice. He was a little bit of a dick to me, but
he takes some warming up to, you know. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't meet him straight on, like I'd put like a glove is crazy. That's inferring something.
What is this episode?
Because I'm trying to explain. My friend Jose, he's a very nice guy. You just got to get to know him. Give him a chance. I wish I would have brought him today, but he's still at home. I got to go pick him up later.
I feel that. You know what? Do you mix things with him? Does he hang out with Tropical Punch a little bit? Or
oh, no. Like him and lemon juice go together real bad.
Fuck,
like, I can't even separate them. Every time I'm with one, I'm with the other. So
double team. I love it. You know what? Question. Does different alcohols bring out something in you? Like, does your personality change based off of the type of liquor, or is it a one person fits all?
That's kind of a tough question for me to answer because
personality.
I'm
disorders.
Always with Jose.
Oh, so you never want to cheat on bro? Okay.
You feel I can't do it to him. He's been so good to me.
Man, having
we fought a couple times. I'm gonna lie.
Okay.
He's a dick. He could be a real dick, but we love dicks sometimes when it's the right kind. But God forgive me. Okay. Different alcohols. I can't drink vodka. Vodka makes my tummy ache. And one thing about alcohol in general, it's disgusting and my body hates it. So I have to find alcohols that I can trick her into thinking she likes, or at least sneak it past security.
Okay, yep.
So by the time it's like we lit, you can't kick her out. You feel me? Sometimes we get too lit and she does kick them out.
Okay.
But yeah, vodka is crazy. Gin and dark liquors is just very much Black Air Force energy.
Oh,
okay. Something very heavy and dark about that alcohol. But tequila, woo! Inner spring break white girl. I be teed on that motherfucker.
Honestly, one of the things that I've learned, 2024, we're leaving liquor in 2023.
We're leaving Casamigos in 2023.
Okay,
one of those?
No.
They're gonna be like, but you drink Jose.
Okay, so I've realized this about like partying and drinking and stuff of that nature. Y'all are sluts. Y'all only want to drink for the idea of drinking.
I drink for the idea of being drunk.
Oh fuck, it's a different problem. Okay.
Nasty. She got lemon juice, but being drunk is a fucking blast. Wow.
That's true. Honestly, drinking is interesting because if you get to embody a whole different personality that you never get a chance to really meet and hang out with.
I be hanging out with a lot of them.
God damn it.
But one thing I do want to comment on, because we're getting like people that drink and become evil or mean or angry. I don't understand it because I feel honestly, like your alter ego, that's not Anita Maxwell.
Honestly, that's a fire drink first. But on that point, that's actually pretty interesting, right? When it does come to the individuals that get upset when they drink, I feel like you're just a bad person that doesn't believe in themselves enough to really show the world that they're a bad person for real.
Like, yeah, what you're drunk is your inner you, or at least...
Or at least the inner you that you wish you were. Right, because people talk about liquid courage and things of that nature. Because it's like when you're inebriated, all of the little things.
English. I went to school.
All of the things that stop you from making bad decisions or things that you think are bad decisions get removed once that dark swirl.
Wall is down. They said run for it. All the little drunk people run up, and theirs was taking control of your brain.
And my problem is, I realized I'm such a good time that adding liquor it's an unfair game to everybody.
Man,
it's so unfair. And another aspect of that, I realized that even though I'm an extrovert, the amount of extroversion that jumps from that lick, it's mean. It shouldn't even be existed. Because it's like, why am I talking to everybody? This person that I don't even want to talk to. Yep. Why am I like having sitting down and having the full on conversation? You ever met that one person where when they talk to you, you like to keep it short and sweet because you're boring? Why am I furthering this conversation?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm asking more engaging questions. I want them to tell me more backstory. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good
at all. One thing I will say, I fucked up my personality to the part where I shut it down. But drunk me, because sober me is not on shit, not gonna lie. Sober me is kind of an asshole. She's very introverted. She doesn't want to talk. But drunk me, I'll be on my phone like, who can I call and say hi to? Like, I just want to walk up to everybody. Especially, have you ever been drunk in like a Lyft or an Uber with your friends?
Okay, yeah.
The conversations with the Lyft drivers, I'll be in the backseat telling stories like, yeah, I left my 2 kids at home. We're just out for the night. One of us will say we're pregnant. Like, it's...
just
I love it. Telling them stories. Yeah, I'm from this country. Like, It's very fun to interact with people when you're drunk, but it's not fun to interact with people when you're not drunk. Being sober around drunk people.
Do you ever want to like practice being a person again?
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to do. But
And real quick, and that's what brings me to my original thing where I was talking about leaving liquor and alcohol for the sake of drinking and all that stuff in 2023. Because I was sitting back and I was talking with myself. I was talking with myself and one of my friends. I was like, why do I have a headache? And why was I not celebrating anything while drinking in the first place? So now
what were you drinking?
I like rums, but hey, that's
why you had it. Fuck, he talking. Why do I have a headache? Anyways, continue.
No, because it's like I've noticed there's no reason to, because it is fun. I think we could both agree that it's objectively fun, right? But indulging in fun when there was no reason to be having said fun, it gets difficult. It's difficult to justify.
It starts to ruin your perception of having fun because now you attach fun to drinking. That's why motherfuckers be, let's go drunk bowling. Let's go drunk karaoke. Let's go drunk go-karting.
Now that I'm outside of college, anytime I hear shit like that, or like
drunk skydiving,
or like breathe. This one person invited me to like sip and paint, right? And I really sat back and I was thinking to myself, why would I do that? just why?
It could be fun,
It is
you
fun.
You start off restricted, and as you get more tipsy, you get more creative in your painting.
These all sound like excuses to have sex. Stop it. It don't work.
Who says everybody gets laid after drinking? Because I don't. We getting laid? Oh.
Because they're just drinking, getting close to blacking out, and just going home? Is he sleeping on their bed?
He ain't got no hoes. I don't got no hoes.
What are we drinking about? See, celebrating nothing. Celebrating nothing.
What are we drinking about? I'm fucking crying. That is so funny.
Oh my, bro. In college, that realization hit me that no one was having sex, and it genuinely upset me. Because why are we out past 1 a.m? Like, we're just still doing shits, and we're all about to just go home. No, let's end the night at midnight. So let's end it at midnight. I'm tired.
The older you get, I feel like you understand that more, though.
What?
Because 16, 17, 19-year-old me, it's like, it's 1 a.m. We still got, till the daylight. What Kesha said in that one song, and then now I'm looking at the time like,
no one's going home? Why are you in my house?
That's why I learned to drive myself. I want to leave, I'm gone. Because why are you getting comfortable? Like, what?
Real quick, on first dates, that's why I be telling folks, don't pick her up. Let her have the opportunity to leave. Let's see if it's what's really going on. But yeah, no,
it depends on circumstance too, because but
some people like the chivalry of getting picked up.
Yeah, it depends. Come open the door. I just don't like having people know where I live.
See, and now that's what we're talking about. A whole other.
Because what if you leave the day early and he pop up at your crib like, why'd you leave? What? Whoa.
I thought I was wrong for never DoorDashing or Instacarting or any of that stuff. Because why are strangers knowing where you live? Okay. This is a different conversation.
It depends. But yeah, there are weirdos because I be DoorDashing, but it's not my business. Here's your food. Thank you for the tip. That's it. But then I thought about it and I'm like, what you mean bring it up to your door? This is very intimate.
Bro.
All up in your apartment. I'm like, this carpet is nice. This where y'all keep the packages?
They go inside your houses.
Sometimes they instruct.
But for DoorDash, not even Instacart.
I only do DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
I'll be damned if I'm going through Walmart picking shit out.
So, I used to do Instacart. It was
They ran out of this. I cannot replace. I'm not doing that. Pack it up,
bro. Why are you yelling at me? Because they don't have your special almond milk.
I'm also find a substitution. I didn't even know this shit existed.
Honestly, me personally, I always just anytime that they ask me to do the whole find a substitution, I just find something that I would like.
That's why they talk about male Instacarters or stuff. There's a whole fucking Reddit thread on that because y'all are ass. And it's one thing if, okay, they don't have this salt, so you get a different. Niggas would be like, they don't have this salt and put a tomato. Like, I swear to God, there are cases where the shit they substitute, it don't even make, it was in a different aisle. You went out of your way to be wrong.
No. It's not you went out of your way to be wrong. It's more of a, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know why y'all just don't leave it out. Like, you know what? Don't give a fuck that way. Like, you gave a fuck enough to pick something up. It was not what I ordered.
Pick up nothing. Now you pay for a thing you don't even want.
My dear, we will dispute it later, but.
Bro, so I remember while I was working at Instacart, right? So this is during COVID time, so no one could get a job anywhere except for if you wanted to be like a cashier at some fucking gas station or whatever, right? So I did the Instacart route, and never again. Speaking on the thing earlier, I remember this one person, after I was done with my whole routes, right? I picked up everything, right? And it literally told me to go to their house and put it inside their fridge. Tell me how.
See, at that point, I'm taking something with me. Cause what?
They're lucky, bro.
Are they home?
Yeah, they were home. They saw me because they were old and needed help, like picking shit out.
Okay,
so,
well, I lied. I'm gonna put the thing I took back.
Yeah. So there's instances like that, right? I remember this one time, this person didn't want to tip. So I took things in my own hands, right? For the next person,
you whooped their ass?
Nah, even worse. For the next person, right? There was so I went and I picked up all this groceries, right? It was like $300-$400 worth of groceries, right? And their card, like the thing, it didn't work, right? So I was like, oh, okay, bet. This was Sam's Club. So I go, you see where this is going? This shit's going. So the card thing didn't work. I said, okay, no worries. I took it, cool, right? And I kept it. I just kept it.
Said, well,
I just kept it because I went and I paid for it, right? And they were like, "Oh, it didn't work. I didn't get the food." I said, "That ain't got nothing to do with me." I disputed it, got my buddy. It was a whole thing.
I'm crying.
It was a good thing. The meal was nice. The meals were nice.
Cause Sam's Club, and I know you ate good for a while.
It was nice.
That's like
nice.
Restaurant.
Exactly. But no, this year, there's been a lot of things that blew me, honestly.
This year or last year? It's only been 12 days.
Both. Honestly, both. The things that I noticed last year are coming up this year, and I'm not having it.
I left that shit at the 31st, 11:59. Mm-hmm. That was the last roll call. You know how some teachers be like, "You're not passing this class. You're not passing through. You people not come and bother me in this year."
Question: Does that ever happen to you? When the teacher was like, "You're just not passing this class."
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, what happened to having mercy?
I remember I had a calc class, right? And
forgive me. I was going through some things.
So this is like a couple of the assignments, right? Middle of the summer, right? So I did those, right? It was all right. I had some subpar grades. And then we're coming next to the end of the year vibes, right? There's this one test. You know when it's so bad that you calculate every single point that you need to get to pass the class? I calculated that I needed an 84 to pass this class, right?
On that test?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't know what's on that motherfucker.
So it's not a D. I can't get a C, and you need a good B. Like a strong B, bad A type of vibe, right?
Not I couldn't give you a C, so I gave you a unique.
Here's an extra couple points because I can see you tried, right? I go and I get an 80 on the course, right? Keep in mind, I'm in Milwaukee right now. I'm in Milwaukee while the test is.
Wow.
Yeah, and as the moments were going, I was in Milwaukee and I was looking at the grade come back to me, and when I tell you, I was shedding a couple tears.
Because 80 is not bad.
It's a good grade. An 80 is a good grade.
It is.
So I'm like, wow, I just failed this bitch. Ain't no way. So I'm sending emails, right? Left and right. Hey, can you please give me some extra credit? Or can I do this or that and this and that and this and that? She responds with, "You knew what it was." No.
You have to pull up. For me, they pretend they can't read no more. My emails be unanswered. I have to knock on their door.
Bro, I ended my Milwaukee trip 2 days early and drove my ass back to Minnesota to get this.
Crying. He said, "Ma'am, please. Y'all didn't have extra credit?"
No, she was not going because she told everybody, if you didn't do all the work, because did I miss a few homeworks? Maybe. That's beyond the point.
Maybe.
Did I miss 60% of the homework? Maybe. Again.
60? I'm thinking an assignment here or there.
She said.
Sometimes they slip through the cracks.
My whole thing
60.
is, she told me you don't need the homework. She said that wasn't like part of the grade for real. Just for it to turn out it was part of it.
Oh, for real.
Bro, real as hell. Because if I asked her, if someone tells you the homework doesn't count for anything, would you do the homework? So what are we doing?
In the beginning, I would, I'm trying to be a good student. And then life.
Being outside.
It's getting warm.
So yeah, that was the time that I failed my calc class.
Calc? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, you need calc for the degree. So I had to go and use a whole other semester to complete that fucking dumbass class. But beyond the point, man. But now switching to the things that we have on the dockets. Which one do you want to go for? Epstein? Do you want to go Gypsy Rose first? What's Steve Hawking liking him? Potentially, allegedly liking him young. What do you think? Which one?
Let's start with Steve freaky ass. I'm not talking Harvey. I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding.
Finding out. Wait, real quick. Find out that Harvey might have fake. Well, he did have fake teeth, or does have fake teeth, but also the hair thing. Find out about the hair thing.
Sent me.
That blew me.
I'm not gonna lie, cause to have that much hair, so full and so thick, and now to be bald,
bro.
No progression. We didn't even see you bald. You just one day, bam.
Bro, that nigga was the reason I had a flat top. Do you know how many black boys left barbershops with flat tops just to find out that it wasn't real hair? My dad thought it was cool. I was getting the same cut for like a year and a half.
That little box cut with a little short with the mustache. One thing I will give Steve, apart from the hair, is his outfits be fly. Every single suit. Them suits. Damn.
Y'all fashion folks scare me, bro.
Oh, fashion is crazy. I can't dress, but I do know a good outfit when I see one.
I feel it. But as for
the other Steve, damn, we started talking about Harvey.
I got more shots to say than that dude, but Hawkins.
Different day. Hawkins, he was definitely on that island. His little freaky ass. I heard he would have a nurse, fall in love, get married, get another nurse, fall in love, leave the first wife, get married, met another nurse, fell in love, left the wife he just married for the first. You feel me? Like, who are we? This nigga got motion. 3 bitches? Come on.
Hey.
Women?
One of the things that just like opened my eyes to this whole content creator, being a celebrity, money, If you have enough money, you have enough motion. That's one thing they gonna tell you, my boy.
And it's not just the money. You need weak-minded people that are motivated by such.
Oh my God.
I learned, because $1,000, it's helpful, but it's not a lot of money compared to what a lot of money is. But there's some people, if they see something with the comment, $1,000, they gonna be like, who I gotta kill? Like, what's going on?
You know what? My apologies. We gotta switch. We gotta switch real quick. So I was looking into Epstein's. So I was looking to Epstein's island, right? And one of the ways that he would get girls to go on the island and be sex trafficked, right? So he would go and find the young girls that he believed that no one else would just believe, right? So they get on the island, right? All this stuff is going on, and then he gets another group that recruits more young girls. He'll have young girls recruiting more young girls. That is scary.
Yep, and they're saying, oh, there's a really good, I know you're really good at painting. I remember it was one, she was either an artist or something. Mm-hmm. And they recruited her by saying her art's really good and we can get her into this. Other one was like ballet.
Mm-hmm,
we can get you really good classes with exclusive teachers. So they sell the girls a dream. And a lot of them, they get the parents on board too. they're like, this is what we can do for your daughters. And then not just we show up one day, hey, they it
takes a while to
foot in the door technique. They start, peek their head in, and then by the time they're sitting on your couch having dinner with you. Like, it's scary. It's crazy. Especially with the girls recruiting girls, because it's not like an older man no more. It's a young girl. It's like girls that they befriend. They're like, oh, my friend has this really good opportunity. Mom, can I go? This shit's crazy.
And one of the parts that blows me the most, right? Not only do the parents unwillingly sell their kids off to be a part of this, right? But there's a whole ecosystem of people that want to buy in on this type of franchise food. Look at me thinking of it like a company.
That's kind of how they ran it as.
Exactly.
And they was recruiting people would say, I want this type of girl. Like, they would just describe what they want in a girl, and they would go and find that exact type of girl.
Exactly.
If you got money, you can, and I want her to have a mole on her ass the size of Africa, and they will find a bitch with the mole on her ass the size of Africa. I'm like, damn.
And the more that I think about it, right, for the celebrities that are coming in on this, that were coming on this island, right, before that they knew who Epstein was, right? Like, he was actually like doing all stuff. This sounds like just hanging out on an island with some rich folks. Like, it sounds like a cool.
That's really what, and I believe there may have been some people that really were just doing that. You know?
Because if you're gonna tell me that we're about to hang out with Leonardo DiCaprio, Obama might slide
on a private island,
literally,
like, you can't get here unless we bring you.
That just sounds like an all-inclusive club with the coolest people that you want to hang out with. This seems like it's part of the climb to stardom. You have to slide. How many of the people do you know are just gonna be like, nah?
A status thing.
Exactly. How many of the people do you know that be like, no, I don't want to be part of this? So now it begs even a bigger question of, are people as moral as they like want the world to say? Are they as moral as they want the world to believe that they are? Because it's like, what is stopping you from doing the things that you believe are going to skyrocket your career and put you in such spotlight that you would literally be dumb to not do these type of things?
It depends on if the person values spotlight and attention, because not everybody wants to be that in your face with everybody, you know, because people are nosy, okay? Especially the comment section, Instagram and TikTok will tear you down. And don't trend on Twitter, because you're done. Trying to call that shit X. Ain't nobody calling it that. But damn, okay, my thing is, for me, my morals would stop me in knowing that no matter what, even if nobody else in the world knows, I would go to bed hating myself, and I'm trying to, I don't need those type of negative feelings, but there are a lot of people that
chalk it up to the game.
Yup, and the thing with morals, not everybody has the same morals or defines morality the same. Morality and values. So you can say truth telling, but that has different definitions to different people. So it could be, I can tell the truth to my loved ones, but I can lie to others. It varies, but it's scary because as much conversation people have around it, it's a lot. It don't even have to be the most vicious shit, but there's some foul shit people will do for money. Especially if they promise to keep it in closed, doors, don't tell nobody.
Do you think that's just like how people are wired?
It's definitely a human nature thing, and if you're not taught a certain way of morality and values, there's no way for you to know that.
Okay.
You're only going to know what you hear and what you yourself interpret. But if you don't interpret...
That's fair. Honestly, that's always an interesting thing, because of my friends try and tell me that's why we have like religion and stuff of that nature. But I feel like that also opens up a Pandora's box of what is truly right and wrong with morality. Because like we were just talking about, it's a fickle being. Like, being moral is fickle because of like the shit that was weird in like fucking the shit that was cool in 1940. If you do that now, motherfucker, get to hanging.
It doesn't have the same meaning. I think about the name Dick, because that's a popular name for people back in the day.
Yeah, Richard.
I don't know how you went from Richard to Dick, but that's because of my understanding of what that name could be interpreted by today. Well, that's what I understand. There's shit that happened back in the day where like It's all up to interpretation, and it changes, and it's made up. Right and wrong, doing good is made up. Rules, I learned, are made up. We have rules to stop people from harming, from doing too much and imposing on other spaces.
Wait, we have rules to protect individuals at this current moment that needs protecting because of said rule. So if we fast forward 10 years or rewind 10 years, things that would be considered as just a joke or things that are worth it completely change. Well, yeah, it's a fascinating.
Wow. And some people, you don't get points for being a good person. It's like when you're younger, you can, like, if someone hits you in school, you can tell the teacher. Usually there's a punishment. But as adults, I'm learning the system is rigged. So, you can tell the police they might not do anything. When you're an adult, what you gonna do? Tell your mom, like, she not gonna come to Walmart and cuss the cashier out. Some people do, but
child.
It's all made up. And so some people, my thing is, I'm trying to value being a good person and value others that are, but there's no point you get for doing that. And a lot of people, once you've been shown a certain part of life, there's like no point in being a good person because you haven't seen good. So it's like, what am I to do good if the good wasn't done to me? And it's scary because I'm trying to teach people, well, you just gotta be good just because like it's positivity in the air, but bad or negativity, it like domino effects on other people. And if you hit somebody else and they're not in a good mood, then the next person they interact with, they're gonna get an attitude, and it like goes on, and that's how negativity spreads.
American society, or at least like the capitalism form that we're in at this moment, it sets people up to be used it sets people up to value not doing the right things, and it sets people up to not believe other people. Because if it's like, one of the things that they kept harping on was the fact that people will not care if this person went missing in the first place. Like, I was looking at this is what sparked me looking up some homeless stuff, right? This one person I met, this one old black lady that I met, she was homeless in Minnesota, like downtown St. Paul, right? I remember where was I at? I was in Milwaukee, I saw her. And then I was also in New York, and I saw her again. And I'm sitting here thinking, am I seeing the same person? There's no way I'm seeing the same person, right? Because how are you traveling? How are you getting up and going around all this world?
You didn't check your backpack before you left? She was in there.
Hey, exactly. Keep in mind, this is over the span of like 6 months. I go to each of these spots, right? And then I'm thinking about, are people just getting removed from these areas and being sent off?
Yeah.
And then I started doing some researches. So I started researching. There's a lot of homeless people that have stories and recollections of how they just get like picked up in black vans and just get shipped off to a different city just because of like the states, or somebody just doesn't want individuals right here. And I'm like, this is perfect system that's set up for trafficking to begin with. So yeah,
because you take individuals that already no one's checking up on, and they get bused. That's a lot of things. Like in LA, there's certain, when they're having like events or stuff, or they want to use the streets for filming and stuff, because the LA you see on TV, I went there and I was like, first of all, P-fucking-U. It smells like piss. The shit was dirt. It was dirty. You would have thought it was like Paris. I'm like, even Paris stuff. And people are telling me that it's smelly and nasty there too. But apart from that, there are hella homeless people. And then when I came back, everything was clean. They were all gone. And I'm like, I know y'all didn't put them all in the building, or like they will literally take them, put them in a bus, maybe give them $20 or something, and then they're just gone.
Oh, speaking on that, I remember I was on TikTok this one time, and I was watching a lot of TikToks, right, as we all do, scrolling, and I got to this one video where this guy was doing a lot of identity theft, and he would just go to a homeless person, take their identity, be like, hey, give me your social security card. If you have it, they most likely do not. Basically, they'll have them fill out a survey or a questionnaire, put your name, where you're from, social security number, and then he'll just take it and be like, hey, if you fill out this questionnaire or survey, I will give you $20. So he was doing that over and over and over, and just taking people's identity from the homeless And then he was using that to open bank statements and this and this and this and this, just funneling money, just making money off of the fact that people are just homeless and they don't need, or they need the $20 more than they need their social security number. That's kind of
because there's nothing they could really do with it. If you don't have an address, if you don't have a phone, if you don't have a way to get cleaned up for whatever you need to, what am I supposed to do with this card? And it just ends up being a piece of paper. That's crazy because that social security card is valuable.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the thing earlier when you were saying $1,000 is like not a lot, but given in front of the right person, they'll do anything for that $1,000. Like, oh my God.
I learned $1,000 is a lot once I spent $1 and the comma went away and I was like, oh God, I'm out of money now.
Having a job will really make you spend more money than you have. I feel that.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you do your yearly bank statements? Did you figure out how much money you spent over the year?
They told me against my will. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
The funniest part about that is like, I made that much? How did I give y'all that much?
Oh my God. Especially during time, every year, my God, that would be like, where the fuck did $28,000 go? And I'm like, when the fuck did I have? Wait. 28. I'm wondering too. I'm like, who the fuck gave this bitch?
Do you pay for rent?
Now I do.
So the $28,000 wasn't rent? You know, it's okay. Let's not talk about our personal stuff. It's okay.
Me too. I don't know. Like what? Bitch ain't got a house. Just got that car didn't cost no damn $28,000. Closets from when I graduated high school. Like
there's no new clothes. There's no new shoes.
Nothing. Where did you go last year? Nowhere. Passport empty. I know who did it.
You could have took that $28,000 and moved to Thailand and been a king.
I want to hang out with the lady boys.
Why?
Because they seem like so much fun.
Talk to me about it. What's so fun?
About the lady boys in Thailand? I don't know. I love, which ties into joke horror. It's like I love accents and I love when people joke in their accent. Like, you know, we can talk English stuff, but like the way you joke with Africans or like in a Nigerian accent, it's just so much fucking funnier. I have an aunt.
Real quick before you go on this story, Michael Blackson, we see what you've been doing. I'm glad Katt Williams got on you.
Like,
even with all the black jokes that the white boys were making, you were the worst. It was you.
There were some jokes in his beginning that were fun because he wasn't doing the whole chasing the lion, chasing the goat. It was like some. I was just like, oh, the guy could be fun. But then he kept wearing the same dashiki, and I was like, which part of Africa are you even from? And it wasn't making sense. And I said, you're
trying to make me look bad for money.
You feel me?
Fucking King Bash. But you know what? Let's wait real quick before we even get on that. King Bash was bad, but now looking back at it, he wasn't too bad. Cause let me cook. So it's not that the stuff that he was making was so anti-black, but jokes.
What you mean he got the best D? The second man you done, actually, no, I don't know her whole story. Let me not lie. But I don't know what else y'all want Gypsy to do. It's either she gets in front of that camera and makes some money, or she has to like get a job or something. But it's like, I can't imagine her. She has no credibility. The girl didn't go to school, or unless she did in jail, but like,
bro, it's
a very tough decision. If she can get in the camera and make money, I want her to do that shit.
Trying to have a regular job after the world knows you is difficult.
It's tough, especially when people are, you know, not professional and assholes, from customers to coworkers.
Exactly. Oh my God. One of the things that
you're gonna be working McDonald's, we're gonna throw that drink. Bro, that's why you killed your mom. Like, real quick. All I said was your fries could be remade.
Real quick. Not even that. That's funny. Even if you're doing the great, most upstanding job, people are going to go to your work and harass you because of what they saw on the internet.
They will leave reviews on wherever you're working and say, the lady there threatened to kill my mom too. Like, what?
Just as a moment.
You feel me?
So alongside with that, you can't get another job. There is no other job. This is the job. So
it really is. Granted, I thought she would like enter or exit prison quietly and like, you know, go into witness protection or, you know, just like disappear from the face of the earth. Because you know, people get out of jail, they just wipe off. You don't know nothing about them. You don't know where they are. I didn't know she would be this active. I saw her on my TikTok, verified. I said, okay, girl.
Already?
She got like at least 1 million. At least.
I would follow. I want to see what you say.
She shows up enough for me to not have to indulge too much. Because it's like I don't know. It's people's fans bother me, and then I see the comments, and it's like, I can't. I'm going to keep arguing with nobody. So.
Exactly. And I was about to ask you, have you ever tried to get a job and it'd be like, what's your punnanisanchez?
They don't know.
Oh, okay. That's why you don't put
They don't know. That's why my name is not. Search it up. One, they don't even go by my. They don't even know me by Io. So I'm not gonna say what they know me as. You're full
African.
Yeah. Granted, I really wish. Side comment. I think it's either the show The Bear or something. Have you seen Shameless?
Yeah.
Okay, you know Lip.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing a show. I don't know the name. It's like a cooking show. I think it's not The Bear. It's something cooking show. And there's a girl named Io on there. She just won like I think it was like an Emmy.
That's The Bear. Yeah.
It's The Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I saw them announce her name and they said and the winner is Io and I don't know how to say her last name. I forgot her last name. I apologize. But I was like, did they just?
I want something.
I said it correctly because you know how many times I've heard Ayo. Well, I just heard Io and I'm like. Hearing my name in Hollywood named correctly, I'm like, okay. Because my biggest thing is I always thought I needed to come up with like a different name or like an alter name because people may not remember me, they might not get my name, but seeing that made me so fucking happy. And I was like, okay. Y'all could call me Io, but at work, keep calling me what you calling me. We don't need a mixed last name. punnanisanchez, I'd be damned because I'm trying to be more self-conscious now, especially with my job. It's like, if I post something too controversial and they take it to my job, because I'm HR, but if they show my supervisor, it's a conversation and it's like
they show a HR the video to the HR. Yeah, that's.
And I'm like, this is me. God damn. Like, I'm trying to. There's other things I can post, but ain't nobody trying to sit there and do fucking dances all the time.
Well, yeah, no, that's one of the things I've been thinking about recently, like. You can't be separated from your real life, quote unquote, and then your like content creator life. They're one and the same.
They are.
And trying to separate those two things. No, people will not believe that this is just your own like persona that you're trying to fill out, and then this is how you actually are.
Depending on how far you go, because if you build a persona, then I can see that there are people that have like their online persona and then who they are in real life completely different.
I heard Nardwar talk regular. I was angry.
I'm crying. Without the hat,
without that, just a regular guy.
And I wouldn't have known. I would have been like, who the fuck? Who the fuck is you?
I heard his regular voice. I'm like, bitch, have you been lying to me? Have you sat up on here for this year's doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-in and that is all fake? No. Go back. This is not true. I don't believe it.
It fucks with me because I'm just like, that's my problem with like people with personas and characters. I see you as that character. So when I see you not being that character, I feel like there's a break in the wall.
The character
uncomfortable.
Yeah, the caricature that you've been feeding me all this time has just been a lie.
Medea's not a real person.
Oh my God, find out Madea was Tyler Perry really made me feel some type of way.
I really want that to be like my aunt's. So I'm just like, hey T, can you put the dress back on real quick?
You see him in board meetings trying to like take him seriously, and it's like, no, nigga, you had titties. This is like this.
And I've seen them. There's a stage where her dress goes up.
I remember watching the Boondocks episode of Tyler.
One thing I wish Boondocks was around for a lot of the shit that's happening.
Sexy Red would go for 40 on this goddamn show. Bro,
her character.
Real quick. Even speaking on that, did you ever watch like Sexy Red go to like college parties and shit like that? So that looks like a Boondock script. That looks like it would be perfect material.
Like Sexy Red the rapper?
Yeah, she goes and she like tours some colleges and stuff like that. Like she goes to a college party and it's like let's say you go to USC and then you look up and then it's just Sexy Red doing this.
Her little dance. I do love that dance though. I do love that dance.
Why is Sexy Red so popular?
Her music is catchy.
Okay.
I will give her that. Her music is catchy and she's so authentically herself. Like people like to nitpick. I think she's a get a bit. I feel like Jess hilarious. If I ever do an interview with Sexy Red, she'll be like, I want to talk to you.
Real quick, I worry about that type of shit all the time.
Lyrics are so explicit, but it's not just cap. Like, Shorty is really who she's
hood rat pretty
she's
princess.
A hood rat, yes, hood rat pretty princess. Yes. And the fact that Shorty is pregnant again by Lord knows who and the baby
Drake.
Girl, even the sex tape and the lyrics, God. My son need a new pappy. That's so ghetto. That is so ghetto. I love it, but it's so fucking ghetto. It's so ghetto. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God. I'm glad I'm out of college because I'm glad I'm not seeing white women like really going after that song. I'm glad I don't have to see none of that.
They can't move to none of that shit. Girl.
But no.
They love Ski though.
Oh my God. Ski, bro.
Ski. That's the wrong one.
Bro. Ski. But beyond that, she makes you want to get dreads, bro. Now you see me. I've been growing this mini afro for 4 months. Don't worry, baby. By April.
Makes me want to get a Hellcat, SRTs. Man, I be whipping that Impala like it's just like one. Fuck you talking about?
And the thing is, I never realized when people say that you could really embody the music that you make, bro.
But I feel like the music that she make is an embodiment of her. I don't think it's the other way around.
See,
she been
exactly. See,
the hair, the tattoos.
But I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about what the music does to me.
Oh yeah.
What it does to me.
The Hellcat, the SRT song you got because of zoom, zoom. It's sex. It's something about the dun, with the bass.
Hold on. Is this how people were feeling when Boosie Badass was out? Was this the vibe?
Yeah, it's Boosie Badass, motherfucker.
Oh my God, this makes so much sense because of hail me, stole me, what you want. I don't know why he'd be famous, but if this is the feeling that Boosie Badass was giving everybody during those times, you deserve every single dollar. Oh my God.
You people down south in the down south colleges, you will not ruin the song for me. You want to play every single time, but wipe me down. What? All drinks on me, especially when I'm drunk. No, he wipe me down,
bro.
Side comment about Boosie. I like some of his songs, but Boosie himself, he's too old to be acting the way he's opening his mouth with that eye that's looking like raccoon. God forgive me if it's a condition, but still, I said what I said because the comment
maybe he got punched in prison. But continue.
In both eyes. Shit.
He's
the
just old enough
he
to continue.
Made about The Color Purple, that came out, and how he said he walked out halfway because there was a kissing scene between two women, and that's not what he wanted to expose his daughter to. And I'm like, Boosie, is this the same Boosie that took his underage son and had strippers dance on him to make sure he wasn't gay? That's SA. Is this the same Boosie that had two red bones kissing in his back seat? Two red bones kissing in the back seat. He had it in the thong. Two bitches. Two girls kissing, and you had to walk out The Color Purple. And my thing is, or I haven't seen it, but people are saying this is a part of the original movie back in, I think, the 80s or whenever it came out, and this was in the book. Like the little love story between the two characters. And I'm like, that's what you want to walk out to? Like, you had his son, I think he was under the age of 10. I don't know what age, but he had two grown women damn near naked shaking ass on this little boy because you wanted to make sure he wasn't gay. And my thing is, y'all worry so much about our daughter. He has a gay daughter too. He do. I think he disclaimed her, but she is out there and she is gay. You worry so much about your daughters and like, oh, I can't have my daughter watching girls kissing. But you're teaching your sons that women should shake ass on them half naked, so what society are you creating for your daughters if that's what your son knows? Like, that shit don't make no damn sense to me.
Nah, that's fair. That's very fair. Honestly, the older I'm getting, the more that I realize that all these other people are also getting older as well. Like, I'm saying I'm older 22. Bro, you're 58.
I put it in perspective and I'm like, you're still acting like, why did I see you in the club?
You're still popping?
Meg Thee Stallion, the dude she broke up with, Party. You know he's 40? I had to look it up. That nigga's the same age as my mom.
No, he's not.
I swear to God, he's 40. Years of age.
Party Fontaine
40-year-old man.
No.
40-year-old man.
How old is Meg?
28, 29.
She's only 28.
40-year-old man. Nothing wrong with being 40 when you act like it.
No way he's 40.
Black don't crack. I'll give him that. 40-year-old man. And you're out here doing all this nonsense and instead of you be settling down, finding a wife and family.
Whoa, that
he said, as long as I'm still fine. Okay.
I'm here for a good time. Bro, honestly, wow. That puts the whole Meg Thee Stallion situation in a whole new
You like you gonna do this to this young girl at your big age?
Bro, not even you gonna do this to this young girl. You're surprised that women do that? Gee, you're mad she found somebody else? What are you made a diss track on what?
40-year-old man.
She was a hot girl when you met her. And you're surprised she's doing hot girl things?
Gee, even a diss track, he talked about everything but him cheating. Like, did you do it or not? He's with Jada Kingdom now. I know, not Jada. Damn, it's one of them. I'm not up to date with like the Jada and Steph stuff. Have you seen any of that?
I've said a little bit of it, but I thought that was an anti-black, so I looked away. But what is going on? What is going on?
I don't know too much, and I can't say too much. Yeah, this bitch getting stuff. I can't say too much. But I think Steph London was with Burna Boy. And
was that the reason why he made the last song?
I believe so.
Okay.
They were together for 2+ years or 2 years, and then
I have to say bye.
Jada.
Real quick before even going, saying goodbye to your best eater might be the 13th reason why for a lot of folks, and I don't blame them, bro.
So saying goodbye to your bestie.
To your best eater?
Oh, best eater. But one of those. He said that the other girl Jada had the best poom poom inside Kingston. That's where his main girl is from.
Damn.
So it's like, I'm not even your best eater.
And you're making home music. You know what? If Taylor Swift does it, he could do it too. But continue.
I can't say because I don't know too much. I just know Jada made a song and that shit low-key slapped. And the beginning intro of her song was when he put in his song, Jada Kingston got the best poom poom inside Kings or something. That's the beginning. And then she goes on and just talks hella shit. And there's certain things in the song you would only know if that man told you. And yeah, they're, doing a little beef rapping thing is too what dancehall baddies, but I don't listen to the music. I don't know too much. They're both thick as hell. He has a type for show. But one of them, Jada's with Party now.
Is he an Igbo man?
Burna Boy?
Is he an Igbo man?
I don't know. No idea.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. I was going to see if I related, but I feel it. I vibes.
Get your ass out of here. I thought you wanted to see if I related. Oh my goodness. That shit is wild.
Real quick, the fact that I actually get stoned for being emo is ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm glad about the dating game, man. I love my wife, man. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I remember folks would literally, I'll tell them I'm emo and they'd be like, and then tell their whole
That's me, yep. You have to warn the village people.
Like I'm the coming of death. My friend, leave me. Stop it. So,
hide your lions and all your extra tight jeans. The Igbo men are coming. And I think I don't know what I have against Igbo because all my friends
we're handsome and get money.
Are fucking.
Look what to do.
This is why I'm just playing now because Yoruba people are the same way. Everybody's so cocky.
Oh, when you're both is a different breed. But continue.
I think because I had a fear of Igbo people when I was younger, but it's like the ones that aren't light skinned, but they're like kind of yellow, but it's weird.
Quick question: Is the fear of Igbo men come from the Igbo magic and the witchcraft? I remember an old African telling me that.
I just fear Igbo men because I fear Nigerian men as a whole. If I'm being honest, Igbo.
I'm going back to Nigeria. Fulani. Stop it! They don't know about that. They don't know about the Edo people, but
y'all too.
I'm going back to Nigeria for Dirty December. This coming 2024, and honestly, real quick on that, I'm trying to be able to afford this trip. So everybody, leave a like.
I was gonna say, have you already got your ticket yet? Because this is the cheapest it's gonna be. Every day you get closer, it gets more and more expensive.
Bro, I looked at the ticket, bro. 3 bands.
I was like, I can't put me on a cargo ship or something. Like,
Oh my God, bro. I'll jump out the plane. Don't even worry about it.
And that's where you go for the entire December. We're not spending 3 bands to come back in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
I live here now.
I've
paid my rents.
That's rents. I'm telling you, I'm buying the month here. That's all I'm going to say. I was talking to my homeboys. I'm like, I'm not going down to Nigeria to compete with Burna Boy. For some reason, Gunna's down there and a bunch of other American artists.
It's different spaces. It's different spaces.
Why is it that everyone with money just comes there and congregates? What are you doing there? Leave.
That's another thing, yeah. I want to know what y'all got going on. Gunna, I haven't heard the Ninja song yet. You had this year. That was good. But I saw you recently down there. So I was hoping he was there for an album or...
A song with Asake that dropped.
Gunna?
Yeah.
Did it already drop?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's cool. It's fun. It's a nice Nigerian, kind of like how everyone was busting on Last. What's the next song that he made that's kind of like Last?
It's Plenty?
No. The one with 21 Savage.
I didn't like that one.
That's the same kind of vibe. But this one...
Oh my God. Same kind of vibe is crazy. I'm gonna listen to it in the car. Wow.
There's something about American artists doing the Nigeria thing that just makes me chuckle.
Rap, I don't like rap on or like Nigerian songs. I want the shit like Yahooze or like Don't Doll, the shit that Wizkid used to do.
Literally the exact same thing that Gunna did on This Year. I need that for all you rappers to do. Don't come here talking that trap shit on my
Don't talk that trap. Come on now.
Oh my God, bro. I'm not thinking about killing a nigga. That's all.
Even if you want to trap, we don't trap that. We have what's called trench boys. You know, you have to go and make some trench music or some shit like that. Y'all be taking the rap in the wrong direction. Like I
was talking to.
Why are there gunshots? Turn this shit off. You should be hearing a bangolo. Like you people need to make it make sense.
I remember talking to an African person, right? And they're like, "Yeah, y'all like kill people over in America. This is different."
You feel?
Drive by
bragging about it. You're supposed to send your condolences, knowing damn well it was you. But you people are here, yeah, I killed that nigga dead. Oh wow, shot him in his head.
Here, bro, honestly, and that makes me think, honestly, I don't blame my parents for having such a negative view of just like Black Americans in America when all they've seen is just the nonsense things.
It sucks because I learned growing up, that was one thing. There's two types of Black, or like there's several different types, but there was two types of Black people that I saw. They were the types that, regular people that were doing what they needed to do. Mm-hmm. And then you had the ones that made everybody look bad. The ones that this is why they stereotype us. But my mom made friends with a lot of it was like, I don't want to say almond Black moms, but there's a certain Black mom aesthetic back in the 2000s that, you always had your hair perm, always had your hair done, and house was always clean, like that type Black mom that did not play.
It was as if they're trying to make up for the other yaga yagas.
Yes, like the Miss Natashas, Miss Nicole's, the yes ma'am, no ma'ams, and then you had the ones that had black and milds in 40s just sitting out. There was always a cigarette in the ashtray, and it was always cussing and yelling at the kids and having niggas in and out the door. And then it was two types, but yeah. But then I learned you have to be, because it was two types of white people too, because that's ours. But then you have the white folks that, I think there's three, because you have the ones that they know they're racist. They know they don't fuck with you. They say that. And then you have the passive aggressive ones that are just, oh, you're NK. I thought he was white. And then then you got the ones that generally don't give a fuck. If they don't like you, it's because they don't like you as a person and not you as the person. You feel me? Like, then you got to look at the Asians. Sneaky motherfuckers. Huh? Because you got the Asians, I'm not going to lie. There's a group of Asians at Brooklyn Park. I don't want to say they're Black, but they act like negresses. Everybody got tattoos, and it's just the accents. Everybody talk like that girl that say comb braid. I don't know if you've seen that video, but then you have the Asians that they're just very keep your shoes at the door, like very clean cut, mind their business, very within their culture. And then you have the Asians that want to be whites. and they identify themselves by the fact that their skin isn't dark, and so they act according to the alignment of the other people whose skin isn't dark. And it's like, bitch, you're still ethnic, okay? You're gonna be like, Kevin, I didn't know he was Asian. Like, it's wild. Indians too. Everybody got something going on. I learned. But as far as stereotypes, my mom paid attention to the wrong ones, and she opened her eyes with the black people, but she still paid attention to the wrong white people. And she always like, white people are so good. And then I'm like, I went to school with them, and I said, these kids have a vodka in their Stanley cups. Mom, these kids say, shut up, Mom. This who you want me to be like? All right.
But when I do it, I'm the bad guy, right?
Years ago, we was watching Hannah Montana, and there was a scene. She said, I hate you. And she stormed away. Miley stormed to her room. My mom turned to me. I think I was 7. She said, if you ever try that, unprovoked. I said, I don't want to watch this no more.
Honestly, ditto on the thing that you're talking about where parents would know everything about the bad stereotypes, literally just about the black folks. So I was typed to like show my mom all like the bad stereotypes of every other race. Yeah. Because it always blew me how she would try and make just like black American folks be like, oh, they're this, and this. And I'm like, mom. I know black folks that are going to Stanford, and I know white folks that couldn't even pass this regular grade that we're talking about. Please don't tell my homeboy he's dumb. But let's you're moving a little prejudice.
They stereotype the wrong things: earrings, dreads, or braids, and it's like there's bigger things you should be focused. Is a kid actually doing drugs? Come on.
Do you ever talk to your parents about how like they're lucky to have you because you could have been doing jada.
I could have given you a grandchild. Now she wants one. You not getting that shit, but I could have gave you one in high school. Y'all added some real stress to it. I could have been taking I did take her car, but I always brought it back. I could have been a menace.
Oh God.
What?
One of the things that I always try and like,
I hate you.
Trying to have the conversation. I remember it was like a big argument having the conversation with especially my mom of the how bad and you should be lucky of how great I am. It sounded very cocky, but
so what? I leave a couple dishes in my room, a cup or two.
One of my homeboys, she was like, "Oh, you should be like da." Bro, he sells to half of Minnesota. Stop it.
The worst human beings. She liked to compare me to girls. She'd be like, see this one, she's so nice. She dresses well. She does her makeup. Mom, she's going on a date with a 40-year-old man. That's why she looks nice.
I have 16 attachments. Please.
Mom.
Please.
You're one scroll away from your whole world shattering about that girl. Lovely girl, though. At least they play the part when they come in the house. But you compare me to, and I'm just like, you better.
I know her. You don't. Yeah, you.
Mom, do you know what a train is? Nope, not that one.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. A lot of the popular Nigerian that she likes to compare me to, she'd be like, why can't you be like this one graduate? I'm like, do you know what she's doing to pay for school? To each his own. But if I did it, you would knock me in the head.
You know what? If it's just to pay for school, I get it. But it's the one that's just...
Shorty hasn't been going to class. Fuck.
She's doing that instead of class.
Man.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, how's life been for you?
Life is crazy. You want to know something scary?
What's up?
I have been having a baby fever bad, but I don't think it's...
You don't think it's real or what?
I don't think it's real. Because it's like, realistically, fuck no. I'm not... Body only going to look like this once. It's only going to get worse every single day. So, can't even do that. But I look at people with kids and I'm jealous. Because I'm like, ugh, I wish I could just fuck up and blame it on a blessing from God.
Have you ever had to end a friendship because of that? Because they had a kid?
Yeah. It wasn't simply because you had the kid. It's the way you choose to parent and the relationship that you choose. It's the way you act around the kid, baby. I can't. It's certain. It's what the fuck? It was both genders too, because there was male and there was female. The male, it's like,
how many of your friends had kids?
My dear, I've been to so many baby showers. No weddings. No fucking weddings. And it's like not even close friends. I told my close friends I'm not going to a baby shower until after I turn 25. I tried to go get a baby shower gift. Diapers were like $45. Wipes were $30. Bro. I said, you look cute with these 2 packs of bows. Even the 2 bows are $12. I said, baby don't even have no hair yet.
You will get a sandwich from Smiley and you'll like it.
Baby, a Happy Meal. I got a coupon. We're boycotting Starbucks. Not Starbucks. We boycotting the ass too. McDonald's.
Oh, real quick on the whole boycott and stuff, bro. This has been a good boycott. Everyone has stood on business.
Everybody has not stood on business, but the ones that have, I am proud of you.
Oh God, bro. I remember, bro.
I'm disappointed in a lot of you.
I remember I was driving by McDonald's and I saw someone's car, right? So I'm like, ain't no way it's them. I'll pull in. Am I doing a lot? Maybe. I had to check. I got curious, right? And then I was just like, I drove past their car. I looked. I'm like, Donald, is that you? I thought she was the activist. Finding that out that folks were still eating at McDonald's was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
It's hard. I'm trying to find my little brother something else because they love Happy Meals, and it's like
no.
Here.
I can't fund it. I'm sorry. It just won't be my dollars. That's all I'm saying.
That's my part. You people at Stanley did with the Stanley Cups. I was like, what you might want to give me a Stanley Cup. They partnered with Starbucks.
God damn it. Starbucks is losing money because we're standing on business.
Now,
what is you
Stanley's
doing?
making money, and now if we pair it together, and my thing is, Starbucks talking about we lost $12 billion. How much is still in that account though? Bitch, you's not broke.
You have to lose everything?
You lost $12 billion, but there's still 98 more? Like, what? Don't nobody feel fucking bad for you?
They lost 12 bill?
12 bill.
Man, shouts out to y'all, man. This is.
But how much does they make? They could lose a couple more.
Hey.
They can lose a couple more. And it's not only them. It's a couple people.
My whole problem is I realized it was really fucked when tuition is still real. There's still loans. These niggas sent me an email talking about you haven't paid this month's loan.
I don't know how Sally Mae got my email, but I'm going to block her.
Just heads up to the United States government. I'm not paying no more. I'm not paying no more.
I feel like we all, whoever is paying, fuck you. You're hurting the movement.
Everybody stop.
If we all don't, because what? Then this shit is, y'all keep making shit up for people to pay, and then when we ask where the money's going, suddenly there's no record. That's my problem. I don't mind
all that shit with the military.
I don't mind paying for stuff, but I need to know where my money is going, especially like track and stuff. When we learn Red Cross is a scam, Goodwill is a scam, because you will go and give them free clothes, and they will go, this is a nice coat, $49. And I'm like, I'm at Goodwill. Wait, it is a nice coat, but
people are buying $49 worth of things.
Baby, at Good, because it's like the upsells, and they keep, I don't know. It's a messed up system, but I learned the money's not going where I need it to, especially with taxes. It's like, I don't mind, but why is there still potholes? This pothole has been fucking up my car since I've been on a school bus in elementary. Like, nobody's fixed it. The military is even crazier. What was y'all doing with all that glitter the other year? They was the top purchaser of glitter.
Bro, did you see that it cost them like how many? I think it was like a band to wash clothes. To wash like 2 loads of clothes was like a band. No.
So many military people. I mean, maybe not all, but a lot I know aren't doing fucking well.
Yeah. There was a week. Every single day, I would stop by. Like homeless people, right? It's like have a conversation, sit down, have a meal type shit, right? And we just talk and chat, right? Life of a content creator. And they would all tell me, yeah, I was in the war. I fought this war. And I'm like, so you're telling me you fought in a war and you're just sitting here
on the streets? You risked your life.
The last meal you had was the meal I bought you. This is bad. It's getting bad. Then
you got the audacity to come and recruit. I remember they were trying to get me to join the Navy, and I was like, baby, for the benefit of y'all, I can't. I wish you would. Sergeant, get up. It's 6 a.m. I'm leaving. Call my mother. Come on, gets me. And then that's a fine. You can go to jail. It's too much strictness, and I'm like, for what? Who are we being threatened by? Y'all keep, and I learned, remember, like, I don't know if you remember, but Osama bin Laden thing, there was a letter.
The letter
to America, and you read it. And it's like,
do you know what's funny about that? That shit came, bro. That letter has been around for over a decade. And the fact that it started getting traction, the United States said, you know what? Let's just turn that off. Let's just remove
every time y'all have mentioned 9/11, you've left out. You said they did it because they're terrorists and they're terrible people. And granted, that was an extreme way to get your point across. A lot of innocent people lost their lives, but how's that any different from what we're doing right now over there? And think about it, it was just a Twin Tower. What did they...
Interested? Are you excited for his album?
No.
How come?
I don't listen to new people's albums, and I miss the old Kanye.
Oh, what his? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not letting this slide.
And I'm not the biggest Kanye fan. Like, I'll listen to some songs if it's good and I come across it, but like I can't, because he's just said a lot and he's done a lot, and he's talking about Kim was trying to keep my daughter from me, but it's like, I remember when you said North was an accident. And you said slavery. I think you said something. He said something crazy about slavery, wearing a Trump 2024 hat. And you got a daughter, but you got that woman walking around wearing no clothes. She got fucking floss. It's fucking bra. Bianca's always naked. She never speaks. I'm starting to think she's AI. You got a daughter, but this is what you're parading around as a representation of when you are famous. And you got dudes, other rappers, hey, dap up to Kanye. You got you got a daughter and you worried about her making videos with Ice Spice? It's just a lot of, same with Boozy. It's like you comment on shit that you're also doing. But he's a genius. I'm not going to lie. I saw a snippet of a song he was supposed to release with Miley Cyrus. I loved the beginning. I'm not going to lie. That's all I heard. And I wish they would have released that.
There's a song out with Miley Cyrus that's coming out?
I think it was supposed to be on an album, but it's not.
Is that a demonic sock?
I got it from my old job, Spirit Halloween.
The devil.
It's just a star in a circle.
Nigga, you know what that is. Don't look at me like that. But fucking the everybody wants to do the one. Kanye. I'm excited for the Kanye West album. And, I remember what I was going to talk about. Okay. When people are like, I miss the old Kanye. Kanye's old stuff was like better stuff and on and on and on. I feel like.
For me, it's nostalgia.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of it is nostalgia. And we have to be able to be serious with ourselves. The Life of Pablo is a great album. It's an all-time album.
I didn't listen to it.
Did you listen to Yeezus?
Nope.
So not only are you saying that the old stuff is better, but you just refuse to indulge in the new stuff?
It's not refused. I'm sure I've listened or heard a few songs.
But there's no reason
to. That boopity scoop. He lost me. He lost me. Completely.
It was a meme. Oh my God.
I guess he was trying to like save the beat or something. Lost me.
It was supposed to be a Drake diss. He was supposed to give it to Drake. And then he was like, nah, fuck Drake. And then he wanted to release that instead of letting Drake have.
Yeah, I'm sure he has some good, especially his instrumentals and his beats are amazing. I don't know. It's like I have to.
What do you hope for in this 2024?
To make some motherfucking money. I need to learn how to save because 28K is crazy. And
how much money did you make? That's what it really.
I don't know. Like, what the fuck, dude? Bitches ain't got shit.
Because it's like no rent, no car.
Idea. I was living off of YOLO and the fact of it's that I'll make it back mentality.
You know, fuck it. But do you think I'm keeping the hold on. No,
do an intro real quick, outro, be like, you guys, I gotta go catch a flight. Hold on. I'm a CEO, Kanye. I'm just talking shit.
This is ridiculous.
Mines. Everybody wants to rule the world. I hope to make money. Gas prices have gone down for the first time.
Real quick, were you sending money to men?
No.
Okay, so you weren't doing that. So what was
sending money? That's what you mean? I will be damned. No, I just do a lot of drugs. Fuck, sending money to men is crazy. Oh my God, NK, have some shame for me. Sending money to men is absolutely insane.
Honestly, the only thing I miss about being single, what are you doing?
Sorry.
the only thing I miss about being single is women sending me money. That's the only thing I miss.
That's wild, and I hear the stories, and I could never. One time, my boyfriend or ex, I sent him $40. When I told you I had to fight to get that bitch back, or at least ask, and I was like, boy, what the fuck? Meanwhile, you at the club with Azul bottles, somebody here is lying. And so, yeah, ever since then, it gave me PTSD. And I don't like asking for my money back, especially not for a man. And the fact that I hear my friends, like, not my friends, God forbid, but I hear about girls sending dudes money. I mean, like
bands.
And it don't even be their boyfriend or their guy. It'd be a dude that you're shacking up. Using his, my dear, when the dudes get to use their car or stay at their place when they're not there.
Honestly, that was one of the things that always just confused me. Do people actually be living that way? Like they'd be like hobosexuals?
I don't understand how you're comfortable, but then again, to each its own. It's not mine because that's a real thing.
They get a relationship just so they can have somewhere to live.
Somewhere to live, food, yeah. And the car's always. I'm like, he don't have a job. Where is he driving to? What's going on?
I post college, sitting around thinking about it. I was like, if I didn't have a job, what would I be doing all day? Like
drugs, babe.
Oh, it's just drugs, just smoking. That's all you can do if you don't got a job.
Oh yeah, just smoking.
Okay, like I understand. All right, so thank you if you've listened this far. I appreciate it. We out.
Bye-bye.